Welcome all of you in online teaching learning process. We have started paper number 13 in organic chemistry, in which we have seen unit number 5 bio inorganic chemistry, and in last lecture we have completed about the metalloporphyrins with special reference to hemoglobin and myoglobin. In case of hemoglobin, we have studied oxyhemoglobin, deoxyhemoglobin, and in this lecture we will see biological role of alkaline earth metal ions with reference to sodium potassium. Biological role of alkaline earth metal ions. Then first we will see functions of sodium potassium pump. What are the functions of sodium potassium pump? First main important function is maintains sodium potassium concentration difference across the cell membrane. So this pump mainly maintains the ratio of sodium potassium concentration. Second important function, maintains volume of the cell. And third one, causes negative electric charge inside the cell, electrogenic pump, and essential for oxygen utilization by the kidneys. So this is the sodium potassium pump, in which there is a cell membrane, in which outside the cell is a extracellular fluid, inside the cell is a intracellular fluid. So this is the cytoplasm. Here ATP is converted into ADP, and here 3 Na plus ions goes outside of the cell and 2 Na plus ions goes inside of the cell. So this is the skeleton structure of the sodium potassium pump. Then here the actual mechanism of the sodium potassium pump, outside the cell and inside the cell. So here 3 Na plus ions goes outside the cell, while 2 K plus ions goes inside the cell. So this mechanism is going on, and which develops electric potential, which is important for giving nerve signals. So this is the graphical representation or animated diagram of sodium potassium pump. So here in this there is a 3 Na plus ions goes outside the cell, while 2 K plus goes inside the cell. So this is the overall mechanism. So here 3 Na plus goes outside the cell, while at the same time 2 K plus goes out inside the cell, and here ATP is converted into ADP, that is adenosine triphosphate is converted into adenosine diphosphate. So this is the mechanism of sodium potassium pump for active transport takes place in the cell membrane. In step by step we will see. So outside the cell and inside the cell. So here outside the cell is called extracellular fluid, while inside the cell is called intracellular fluid. Extracellular fluid having the more concentration of sodium plus ions, while intracellular fluid having more concentration of K plus ions. So here ions goes from low concentration to high concentration. So as per this, here 3 Na plus from the low concentrations inside the cell are trapped into the cavity of the cell membrane, and here adenosine triphosphate is converted into adenosine diphosphate. Phosphorylation takes place, and in third step the cell membrane is opened and 3 Na plus goes outside the cell, and at the same time 2 K plus ions goes into the cavity like this, and they are trapped into this cavity, and after lastly they are goes outside the cell. So this is the stepwise mechanism of the sodium potassium pump. So overall In sodium potassium pump, we have seen that 3 Na plus from inside the cell are trapped into the cavity and they are goes outside, while 2 K plus trapped into the cavity and goes inside. So this is the sodium potassium pump. So in the case of sodium potassium pump, which is a form of active transport, ATP energy is needed because the flow of ions goes against the natural concentration gradient. So ions move from areas of low concentration to high concentration. Sodium ions are pumped into a cell across the plasma membrane, while potassium ions are pumped out of the cell. So here 3 Na plus goes into the cell while 2 K plus comes out, creating an action potential, that is a repolarization in the membrane takes place. In case of sodium potassium cycle, a specific case of active transport takes place. This is one of the best example of active transport in animal cells. So this pump transports Na plus ions out of the cells and K plus ions into the cells, this keeping the intracellular concentration of sodium low compared to outside and the intracellular concentration of K high. Already we have studied, that is 3 Na plus from intracellular goes to outside of the cell, while 2 K plus from outside goes into the inside the cell. Active transport takes place. What are the importance of sodium potassium pump? The ion exchange creates an electric gradient across the cell membrane, and outside becomes positively charged and inside becomes negatively charged. So this difference in charge is important for the conduction of electrical impulses along nerve cells, and which creates nervous cell signals. So this is about the sodium potassium pump. So thank you all of you for listening this video.